How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pikmin. In our last episode, we had finished off the distant spring. We have now cleared off every area. We gathered 29 parts. We are now left in today's and our final episode to grab our last ship part at the final trial. This is going to be our last and most eventful day because this is where we're going to be encountering a boss fight. And just to give a little bit of a backstory as into the final trial, this will actually be the first time I am completing it. Back when I originally owned the game for the GameCube, around the time it came out, a little bit after, I never fully 100% completed the game. I maybe did about how many? How much did I complete? I gathered maybe 25 out of the 30 parts. I didn't collect all of them because at the time I had like no clue how to play this game. I was very new into Pikmin, and I just did not know how to. I did not know at all. I'm gonna bring 35 blues because I need them to knock down the bridge. I have seen gameplay, but I've never actually completed, you know, this area before. This is gonna be only the second time I'm entering it. The very first time was, of course, after you beat the game, your access to challenge mode, which gives you the final try as a place to, you know, grow as much Pikmin as you can. But I never actually did it as in terms of like the final area to complete the game. But of course, we're changing that today because now I am. Although to say the least, the Emperor Bulblax, which is going to be the boss of this location, I've never fought him before in this game, so it is going to still be like a learning curve for me since I've never done it. But, you know, we just gotta get used to it, you know. Whenever you're provided a challenge, you gotta go headstrong on it, you know. It's all your... Okay. Excuse me. I was about to say, can you guys, like, actually find it? Like, what are you guys doing? Just standing there, like, just minding your own business, not doing anything. Don't want to whistle them because, of course, I've done that in the past to where that's failed miserably. Alright, and gonna bring the reds over. Because once the blues complete that, I won't be needing them anymore. Because I'm really just gonna be needing red Pikmin for the final fight. Because that's pretty much the only good Pikmin to use since they are slightly powerful. But I'm just gonna let them do this. Alright. Alright, gonna recall all the blues because I don't need them. And in turn, for getting rid of all the blues, I'm going to be adding a lot more yellows because they are going to be very necessary for this portion of the fight. I'm going to say about 15 of them, and then the rest are just reds. The rest of them are just going to be red Pikmin. Alright, and what I'm going to do first before I actually do all that is bring 3 of them over. Or 4, okay, just in case I mess up, which has happened a lot in the series already. I messed up pulling down. Alright, but I didn't. Alright, so I'm going to leave these guys alone for now. I'm going to bring these guys over to, of course, knock down the last bridge that's, you know, in the way. Don't lose Pikmin here, so I'm going to do that. Knock down this bridge. Alright, gonna let them work on that, and I'm gonna grab 10 of these reds, which I should have at least. Okay, I have 14. I'm gonna throw them over to this fire path, because that's pretty much the only Pikmin that can't go over this path. Gonna put them on there, and then gonna drag them across over to the final piece of the puzzle, which is this cardboard box that we saw back at the impact site. Gonna let them go on here, push it over, hopefully they shouldn't fall. Okay, struggle with that. And then I'm gonna bring the rest of the Pikmin that I've gathered over to the last area, which that should be done. Okay, that took a while. Alright, so I'm gonna gather all the Pikmin and... Alright then, finished with that. So I should have a lot of time to fight the boss. A lot of speedrunners and people that, you know, run this game pretty well can defeat the boss in very little time. That is not going to be me. Since this is going to be the first time I'm battling him, I'm really not going to know what to do that well, so I'm just going to you know, take my time, but also try to be as quick as I can, because I don't want to spend every second here, because of course it's going to take some time to take the part back to the ship. And I'm also going to be needing some milk, that's a given. Alright, gather some bomb rocks, because the yellow Pikmin are necessary. Sadly, they're going to have to be used in a way that's not the most orthodox. Alright, I'm going to bring them over here. You guys over here. Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. Alright. So what I'm going to do is let the yellow one stay here, wake up the boss, which is, of course, the Emperor Bullblacks. And, of course, the goal with him is to see your Pikmin, throw it, and then... Oh, that sounds like it worked. And there we go. That worked. Alright, so that's the goal. You have to throw the yellow so that way it eats the bomb rock, it sets it off, and then, yeah, that. Alright, so hopefully I can do this successfully a good amount of times. I don't want to spend too much time doing this incorrectly. No, I just need one of you. Alright, there we go. So turn around, come over here, Oh, that worked too, I forgot you can do that too. I kind of wasted some time, but that's fine. Come on. Just throw some. Alright, let's go. Let's go back. Get over here. Oh, that worked too. Alright, perfect. Oh, yo. Okay, so far so good. Come on. Alright, let's go back. Go back. Alright, no, over here. Alright, I'll let you do that. I still have some time. Turn around though. Turn around. Alright, there we go, that worked. Come on, doing so good. Come on. Alright, go back. Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. Alright. So that's one thing he does when he gets too low health, is that he jumps. And that ruins the strat, because if he does that instead of using his tongue to eat Pikmin, then that's just a lot of time wasted. Alright, good. Alright, there, perfect. Come on. Alright. He's gonna do it again, probably. Oh no, he didn't do it. Oh, whatever. He's really testing me right now. Alright, come on. I still have some time. Come on. Alright. Oh, there we go. I was about to do it. What? Alright, come on. Alright. Hopefully this can be my last chance, but I may have to do it one more time. Alright. I have to do it one more time. Alright, now he's gonna jump. Of course he is. Okay, he's still at low health though. Come on, turn around. No, over here. He's just gaining some more extra health. I don't want him to do that. Come on, turn around. Alright, there we go. Come on. Alright, that should be. Come on, please. Come on. Alright, let's go. Because he's gonna. Yeah. Nah, that's not gonna work. Whatever. Alright, last Pikmin. That should be it. That should be it. That should be it. That should be it. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. He's done. Emperor Bullvax is done. Get out of here, you stupid Bullvax. You are annoying, you stupid idiot. Oh my god, that's it. That's it. We did it, guys. Oh my god. We only lost 9. That is such a good number. Oh man, okay. At long last, I found the final part, my secret safe. And it's as full as ever. How glad that I've just persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hokitate. Oh man, we did it. That took a long time. This is the first time I'm ever... Well, that's a lie. This is the first time I successfully defeated the Emperor Bullvax. Oh man, and we only lost 9 Pikmin. Dang. Oh my god. He was so annoying. Dang. I'm so glad in the later Pikmins they nerfed him because he is overly powerful in this game. His defense is like too high. He has so many ways of knocking out Pikmin in consecutive amounts. It's so bad. I mean, I'm glad they nerfed him pretty heavily in the later games because that was just so bad. But we finally did it, guys. And Olimar has got his last part. We are finishing up day 14. It's almost nighttime, but that doesn't matter. Because once we get this part there, that's it. That is it. That'd be everything. We did it, guys. 14 days on this planet. We lost a lot of Pikmin along the way. We grew a lot. We saw some hilarious moments, but we did it. Once we get this part there, that's everything. That's everything. Come on, guys. Let's make it a great ending. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I have finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hokitate. And now we see this. And that brings us to the final results. So as we saw, we have collected 30 parts. We did it in only 14 days. Of course, that is not the world record by any means of the stretch. People can complete this in like 7 days, 6 or 7 days. Crazy, but possible. That wasn't the goal here, but 14 days is actually really good to get all parts. That's actually a goal I'm impressed with, and that's like one of my personal bests. We have a total of 431 Pikmin that survived all of that. We lost a total of 95. And of course that just means my limit in the ship was complete. So we did lose near 100. Luckily we didn't. And good thing as well, we didn't lose any tour because of leaving them behind. That's actually also a goal that I love too. And we sprouted a total of 1,026 Pikmin. That's pretty crazy. Meaning we lost, we lost a good amount. But that's including the other, what was it? The other account that I have. I didn't use that one because that was a playthrough for testing. So this is the one that's the actual one. That's why we see 1,000. There was other 500 that I had on that one. And of course, this gives us a total list of what we have collected. And of course, the bottom 5 on the right, the blue, signify the parts that we didn't need. So the space float and the, what was it? Oh, my apologies. These 5 parts are one of every part that is in every location. So the Nova Blaster was at the Forest of Hope. Space float, the space float was at the Forest Navel, and the massage machine and the UV lamp were both at the Distant Spring, and the secret safe was of course the final part that we got today. Those 5 were not required to complete the game, but everything else in yellow that is required, so you know, majority, every part is required. Luckily we did get all of them in easy time. Some were harder than others, and some didn't even need any kind of thinking at all. They were just there for us to obtain. But we got every part. That was the goal. This is actually the first time I'm doing it, and I'm so happy. It took like nearly 2 decades to complete Pikmin 1, but I finally did it. Prior to when I first beat the game, about a decade ago, I didn't get nearly any of these parts. That was just how I played it. I didn't know, but I now know better. We did it. Game is complete. Game is 100% complete. And then, of course, with all games, we are due fashion, of course, the ending credits. And that little cinematic we saw Olimar leaving, we saw a couple onions and, of course, the red, blue, and yellow Pikmin fighting off the Bulblorb in a very strong fashion. That's how you take care of yourselves, guys. You show the enemy who's boss. Alright, so that is Pikmin 1 done. Of course, one of our shortest Let's Plays that we've had in the channel so far. Pikmin 1 isn't honestly a long game. It can really be done in a couple hours, but of course, in all old fashion of how I do things, that's not the case. In terms of future, of course, I am planning on doing its subsequent releases like Pikmin 2. I do plan on doing Pikmin 3, but that may not be for a while. A couple things. I still have to obtain capture device to record it, and I still have to obtain the game. I do have the original Pikmin 3 for the Wii U release, but I don't think I'll do it on that. I really do plan on doing it on Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Switch. Just need the game and the capture device, of course. But like I said, that'll be in the later future. Pikmin 2 will obviously be the next game. I plan on doing it in the near future. But of course, I already do have a game in mind for the next Let's Play. It'll probably come out a little bit after the final release of this episode, so expect to see that. I do have a couple games already in mind, so there is still a lot of content to be coming out in the future time. In terms of games dedicated though, don't decide it yet, and I'm not sure yet. As of the recording of this video, I still plan on doing a live Let's Play. Not sure when I'll do it though. I may announce it on the YouTube channel, just not sure yet. I plan on just doing, I did originally plan on doing Stadium 2. You know, you guys see it with me, so of course it's also a bit more entertaining. But I may be doing games that aren't necessarily a Let's Play style. I did plan on doing some racing and board games because, you know, that's something that, you know, well, not can directly participate in. At least with you guys there, it's more involved, if that's the right way to put it. In terms of what games, I decided on like racing games and boarding games. Obviously, I did love the Mario Kart and Mario Party series so much that it might be those games. Just don't quote me on that yet because I'm still deciding on when. I don't have the greatest amount of time available to me because of some scheduling conflicts, but I do plan on releasing them soon. Just of course you guys keep out for that. That's what I have planned, and there's still a lot to come. But of course, in all fashion, none of this is possible without the support and love from you guys. I will always continue to say it, and throughout my videos, you guys are the #1 reason why I love doing this so much. Of course, these are games that I loved growing up and will always continue to love for my life, and having it out there on YouTube has always been a dream of mine. Of course, not the most sought out and most popular games out on the market right now, obviously, but these are still old-fashioned games that, of course, a lot of us started out on. The Nintendo platform has been the genre I started out as a little kid, and to this day is the #1 love I have. Like the Mario series, Pokemon series, it's been close to me since the beginning, and that's where a majority of my games will be done on. That's just me. And of course, like I said, it's just the continued support and love from you guys that's making it so much better for me. Of course, I try to improve as much of the content as I can. I am still fairly new and still fairly novice to all of this, so I'm not the most polished and, you know, updated on all of this. But of course, as time goes on, I will develop some more ideas and will be better at it to more accommodate for you guys to enjoy a lot better. But of course, just wait on that from me, guys. But for now, just enjoy the content I have, and of course, I will always truly love the support you guys have been giving me since day one. Much appreciated, and without you guys, this wouldn't be nearly as possible as some may not believe it to be. But that's really it for me. Like I said, I do have other games planned in mind. That's just it. And for a quick reference, that's the enemy I was talking about, the swooping snitch bug. That was the enemy I didn't name back in, what was it, episode 12 or 11, I believe. And of course, you'll see some enemies on here that we haven't encountered, like the Gulix and the Mamuta, just because they are day-exclusive enemies. And some enemies I haven't really elaborated on, like these, like the honey wisps that contain honey. And of course, the ending credits give you pretty much an enemy overcap along with their details. And fun fact, of course some of you may already know this for veterans of the game, but a lot of the scenes that we're seeing now are actually beta scenes and beta footage, and also a lot of beta content from Pikmin that wasn't released, and a lot of it is just testing. So a lot of the enemies that we'll see in this clip are in beta locations. So a lot of it was just to see how the enemies would respond, how they would do, and get an idea of how they would, you know, eliminate Pikmin, how they would get knocked out, kind of that kind of thing. I thought it was a nice detail to add to, of course, give ideas of how the enemies were and how they were pretty much planned out to be from the beginning. And of course, a lot of the enemies we're seeing, some of them were more attacking than others, like this pellet protein, not exactly an enemy, more just an encyclopedia of what we see in the game. I like the ending credits of this though. That's something I always appreciated. And of course, to elaborate a little bit more on, in terms of when the next games are coming out, I do plan on doing it a couple days after this episode's release, since this is the final episode. And honestly, depending on some scheduling conflicts I have, upload dates may be a bit more sporadic. I still have to see how I can manage that, of course. In terms of getting the content as polished as I like, I do want to make sure I am consistent. It is, of course, for you guys to enjoy. And, of course, just to give a little bit of background on the content that I'm giving, I really haven't touched on that since I started. The goal of my Let's Plays isn't to necessarily 100% complete everything and get everything done properly. It is mainly just to finish the game from start to finish. Coincidentally, the first two games that I've done, Pokemon Stadium 2 and Pikmin, both were 100% completed. That's just how those games are meant to be. Like I said, when I do Pikmin 2, I most likely am going to be doing that 100% complete. But other games that I do have planned in the future, a lot of them more, I guess if you want to say like RPG style, if that's the right way to put it, I may not do 100% complete on those. It may just be from start to finish kind of thing. If you guys did prefer I do 100%, of course don't be afraid to put that in the comments. The only reason I'm not necessarily against it is mainly because there are many games out there that I have not 100% completed. And there are some games that I love and have played numerous times but have never completed 100% all the way through. Those are the games I have planned on doing, just don't want to reveal the names of those yet. But I've never done them 100% yet. So that's why I'm a little bit more hesitant on doing that. My feelings towards that may change a little bit as I get further into this YouTube channel style, but that's just something we'll wait and see. And like that, the happy ending. So of course that's the ending credit you'll get when you complete the game 100%. And there are other two that there are many videos on that you can see on the different type of endings on this game. We are doing the 100% ending. There is also the end, which is your normal ending when you don't get all the parts. And then when you are lacking some of the parts that are needed, you get the bad ending, which, like I said, you'll find a lot of those. And after you're done, you're greeted with the original home screen. That means you're done. And with this, we are now complete. So of course, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you for joining in on the series as well. Hope you enjoyed, and that is it for Pikmin 1. We wrapped up 2 games. We will be moving on to our 3rd game shortly as the video releases, and you'll expect to see that soon. So guys, with all your support and love, thank you so much for watching again. Until next time, we are now left out of the Pikmin planet. We will now be moving on to our new Let's Play, and you guys will find all about that out soon in the coming days. So until then, when we start a new Let's Play, this has been your boy Ron, and I'll see you next time. Take care.